Stone cold bitch. You know that?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch that.
I hate you.
You know, the opposite of love isn't hate. It's indifference. And if you hate me, that means you still care.
The story started 1 week ago. Ever since Bree's husband passed away, she has been numbing herself with an extremely strict daily routine. Every Tuesday she deep cleans the entire house. Every Wednesday she tracks all her weekly expenses. On Thursdays she does all the laundry at home. By Friday, since Bree does not have a job, she starts drinking to escape her feelings. On this day, Andrew suddenly shows up in front of her. Bree thought her son had finally softened and wanted to make peace, but things did not turn out the way she hoped. Andrew asked Bree to buy him a car. It turns out he had been driving Mason's car to school. Starting tomorrow, Mason is moving out. Before Andrew could finish, Bree cut him off. She clearly did not agree with this unreasonable request. This made Andrew angry. After all, his father left him a large amount of money before he passed. That money is more than enough to buy a car. But Bree insisted that before Andrew turns 21, he cannot touch a single dollar of that money. As a mother, she believes it is her responsibility to protect it. She even told Andrew to walk to school, to build his discipline.
I'm not kidding around. I want my money.
The answer is no.
Well, aren't we a mean old drunk? Whatever that was supposed to teach me, consider a lesson learned.
To force Bree to hand over the trust fund, Andrew took a bold step that night. He went to see his boyfriend. Together they staged a scene, pretending Andrew was being abused at home. Early the next morning, Bree was woken up by a knock on the door. At first she thought it was Andrew's friend, but when the visitor said he was a lawyer, Bree was shocked. After a short conversation, Bree learned the truth. Andrew had already filed a lawsuit. He accused Bree of drinking heavily and hurting him. He wanted to use this chance to move out and cut ties with her.
Emancipated?
As an emancipated minor, Andrew would be able to live on his own. He'd still go to school, of course, but he'd be released from all adult supervision.
Well, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard of. How would he support himself?
Well, he'd be in complete control of his own finances.
Only then did she realize Andrew's real intention. Everything he did was to get the trust fund. Unfortunately, the lawyer had proof of Bree's drinking problem. This immediately put Bree at a disadvantage. Even worse, the hearing was scheduled for next week. To prepare for the hearing next week, Bree had no choice but to pour out all the alcohol in the house. She even joined a support group for people struggling with drinking. But despite these changes, Andrew showed no sign of gratitude. He once again asked to move out, but Bree firmly refused. Seeing Bree's different reaction, Andrew realized his plan had failed. Once again he lashed out and spoke badly to her. This finally broke Bree. She stopped holding everything inside. All her emotions came pouring out. That is how the opening scene of the video happened.
I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch that.
I hate you.
You know, the opposite of love isn't hate. It's indifference. And if you hate me, that means you still care.